Hello vlog, it is February 11th. This is Saturday and it's day 2 here at Sheffield Toy Show, and I'm going to show you what all is going on in the lobby. I said I would do that yesterday. Since there's so much here, I didn't have time to show it all off. And there's a lot of toy dealers here and then the displays. I'm going to focus on the displays, but I'll show off the dealers too. So we'll start with that. And here we go. This is an overview of the lobby. You can see it is pretty well packed in here with toys. There's DCP, farm toys, displays, everything else. And then we'll get over here to the displays. And this one here is cool. Large scale 1/16. And it looks like from the cars and trucks, it's mid 80s era. And look at the detail he's put into these. The house is amazing. It's a doll house. Look at all the furniture. You can see the dishes in the cupboard back there. Furniture, the chairs, dining room table, soft chairs. There's a fireplace with firewood in it. There's the chimney, stairs to the upstairs. This would be the living room, and look at that 70s pretty big screen CRT TV. Paintings on the wall, chandelier. And we go on upstairs here. Bathroom has a bathtub, plant over there, windows, pedestal sink, toilet, medicine cabinet with mirror in it. There is Kleenex box, toilet rolls, all up on top. Doors are there. Look, there's the stairs coming up with a little table at the corner. Goes up into the master bedroom there. You can see the big bed, a little sitting chair, door out to the balcony. And then there's another bedroom over here where there's a old style, looks probably black and white TV, a dresser, bookcase with books on it, bed, quilts, everything, table lamp, and the classic old clock radio that was right there beside everybody's beds back in the day. Great pictures on the walls. Did an awesome job. Even got the radio antenna, or the old TV antenna, up on the roof. There's the chimney made out of bricks. Windows. He's got glass in all of his windows. There's his front door with a porch light. Cat asleep on the front porch. Another cat up on the rail. Of course, he's got his American flag there, and plenty of flowers for landscaping. Really, really cool. He's got shingled roof. An awesome looking house. Hanging plants, more landscape flowers around it. Charcoal grill, a bag of charcoal and lighter fluid. Picnic table. Sandbox with toys for the kids to play in. It's got the rugs hanging out on the line there to dry. He's got lots of trees around his yard, which is really, really nice. I love landscaping. It's something that most people don't do very well, is the landscaping on their dioramas, but this guy did an awesome job. There's this propane tank from Co-op, fencing, more trees. You can see they're out there washing the old car, old Chevy Caprice. Got probably the daughters out there washing the car. There's a pedal tractor sitting over there, fuel tank. You can see how the garden hose comes from the valve, which is open. Comes over around to her hands, and then you can see the stream of water hitting the car. There's their dog. There's the old farm truck and stuff in the back where they're working around. The two guys there, leaning up against the 4450. Back up a little bit. There's their windmill to power their water pump. And then if you look inside, I'll get around here. You can see there is the actual pump on the inside of the well. Doesn't look like he's got it hooked up to the weather vane anymore. It looks like it's an old hand crank now. More landscaping. There's their little vegetable garden all fenced off. Another pedal tractor. He's out mowing his lawn on an old John Deere 110. Here on the back porch, there's a cat trying to get under the rug and two more cats on top of it playing. You got a table and chairs sitting there. they can sit out and enjoy the day. There's also doors into the basement for this little house. Now we got it up here. He's got a light. He's flying his American flag on his flagpole. He's got a light on the pole over there, electric wires. Over here to the transformer for the farm. And then we've got inside the garage tons and tons of stuff. Tables, workshops, croquet mallet set. Wow, that is cool right there. And then, you know, lawn carts, bicycles and other stuff. Snowblower. Around over here, there's his firewood pile with his axe. Then we come over here to this toolbar mounted spring tooth harrow behind a John Deere. You can see a 4630. And get around here back of his garden. See the back of the garden there. Old little wooden shack. And then it's got a nice stock wire fence, but look at the corn crib. Isn't that just awesome? Coming around here, a pigeon sitting on the windowsill. Inside, there's a flare box wagon. His detail didn't stop at the out. He went all out inside. Shovel. He did it all. He's got doors that open. And then you can see up there, he has his big corn elevator so that he could dump the corn ears in and drop it into this shed. Here's his chicken coop. Inside, you can see chickens, windows, some scratch. And then what farm doesn't have some junk tractors over in the weeds? It's like an old John Deere A with 2-row cultivators, all weathered out. I'd say that's the precision one. And then there's another, looks like probably maybe a B, sitting there, wheel all gone. Oh, poor old junk sitting around. Maybe you can see into the chicken coop. Chicken coop in there is all full detail. And here is his big barn. You can see the individual square bales up in the hay loft. There's a lot of work that did that. Down there, he's got some old tires leaning up against it and wheels. And we'll come around. He's got lightning arresters on the roof. There is a silo behind it. Windows. Come down inside. There's the old Model A truck in there. Some other stuff for an old barn. And then there's a handheld milker right there. Really cool. Old crock pot. Fuel tank on the side. His big, huge silo right there. And we've got, there's the front of his pickup. And we got this machine shed. We've got a rusty old Oliver 1650 sitting there. A newer 4440 sitting in the barn beside it. Got a Century sprayer behind the old Oliver. Oil drums, workbenches, compressors, battery, chargers, and he's got it all around to the side. And this is the probably the newest building on the barn with its sheet metal sides. And we'll look in the back here. There's the farm's combine, John Deere 4400. And that had to be a Hall scratch built combine, because there isn't anything that size in a 4400 ever been made. Some snowmobiles, and then there's his big fold wing disc. This farm is ready to go. This is one awesome layout. It looks to be about 8 by 8. He's got a whole lot of stuff in a very little space. Now we got some other layouts here we'll talk about. Some small scale stuff. A shop. Big grain dryer. Rail cars and other equipment. These are the more typical farm layouts you find. Flat land, not a whole lot of landscaping. And great little fields. And we got more in here. The hay set up right there. Raking and baling. And cattle. Go over here. Looks like we got a rodeo feedlot right here. to show you exactly how scattered they are. Look at this, an office filled with toys here, just because they needed more space for toys. Got more out this way, more, got lots and lots of displays. They want to bring more, but the big feature for the show really is the sale, and that is what really pretty much everybody wants to come and see. However, guys, they did bring and put outside a couple of great big real tractors. They're right outside the door. We'll walk out and see them. You got a Minneapolis Moline G900 here, an LP version. Over here they got a Farmall 1206 diesel, big brute. Then, way out by the road, they got a pretty new John Deere four-wheel drive sitting out there, some 9000 series four-wheel drive. They got the Cattlemen here. The local Cattlemen's Association is here, and they're serving lunch. They're making ribeye steak sandwiches, $10. So you don't go away hungry. Yeah, so they brought big stuff, little stuff, you name it. They brought it here to the Clarion Hotel in Sheffield, Alabama. And they've had a big crowd today, so it's been a good show. And they've got a heck of a mix of toys. IH Collectors member meeting is today, right here. That helps. John and Eshy and his trucks are all here.
I'm expecting all the hundreds.
I had two because I didn't realize that's on reason 2%. I bought one got
Are here. I mean, we've got toys packed everywhere in this place. It's just crazy how much stuff has been packed into this toy store show. This usually is where they have their continental breakfast, but to have enough space for toys, they moved that into the restaurant this morning and used that area for toys. We got toys down here. Heading down the hall, you're gonna run into even more toys. It's just, this place is really packed with toys. And there's the guy who puts on the show.
Thanks, Logan.
You're welcome. Yeah. Just, when I first came to the show, this hallway and the ballroom was all it was toys. Now they've literally filled every place up in this place that they can. And I don't think there's any more place to put toys, so yeah, this is crazy. And then here is the main ballroom again. That's where my stuff is at. And you can see in most of these pictures, the crowd has actually been pretty good today. It was great last night, so it could be iffy on the second day, but it's been pretty good today. And here's my stuff. There's Dad. Wave. Yeah, he's big on that. I've got my YouTube videos playing. And then here is the rest of my stuff. Here's my trucks, my C65s, which is the 64 scale versions. And then my Bison and Titan. Really fun trucks. Something you don't find all the time. And then lots and lots and lots of Greenlight. All right here. My selection of DCP, which includes some new stuff and some older, really old stuff actually. But there we go. Farm toys, more Greenlight, wall clocks. I had 5, now I got 2 left, so that's been a good sell. Old Neo vintage trucks, and the last of the Greenlight right there. Took a lot to set it all up, but man, it's worth it. Be back later. And guys, it's been a long day here at the show. We finished up at 2 o'clock. That's when the show was officially over. We were packed up and loaded up into the truck by, 3:30-ish. Then me and Dad, hung out at the hotel and went off to get dinner at a great Japanese restaurant here in Sheffield. And now we're back at the hotel, finishing off the second day of Sheffield's Northwest Alabama Toy Show and Sale, the last day of it. And then me and Dad's road trip begins. We're heading someplace tomorrow, and you'll just have to stay tuned to find out where that is. This is Logan, and I'll see you later. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys.